Come on. Yay, we're live.
Live.
Hey, YouTube.
We all the way
All the way live.
I might have to take those off.
And take them
All the
off.
way live.
Okay, welcome to the Love Healing Room. Yay.
Yeah, look at these smiling
It's Super Love
ladies.
Sunday, and we just had an amazing show. It was amazing today.
Amazing.
It's always awesome, but today was amazing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about what key opens all doors. And this is actually like one of my favorite things to talk about. Like, I like to talk about sex. I like to talk about money, but I love to talk about love.
Love, love, love.
Because I declared it and I decided and
Because you say so.
I say so.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the key that opens all doors is love. Love opens all doors, whether it's framed in light or framed in shadow.
Stand up a little and show your t-shirt.
Yes, boss lady. Love is the root of all healing.
Root. And we have roots.
Love, love, love.
Love, love, love. Love is the root of all healing.
And tell that
The
negative
negative
voice
voice
to
to
shut the hell up. Wow. Okay. So let's talk about the conversation today on the show, both on Facebook and in the Love Healing Room on the line. And I got the impression, which we know already, people, or that love is the key to doors. I felt some opposition to that tonight. I did, and we needed to give some support and explanation of why love is the key that opens all doors. So one of the audience members said that he had never felt love or known love,
Mm-hmm. All the above.
and Joanne was quick to give him a verbal quarter flipping. But then the words, after that, he came back and he offered some words to help support I don't want to say a new understanding, but
Broaden his
he
understanding.
broadened
his perspective.
perspective. Yes, which was good to hear, because I can only imagine that there are a lot of people who feel the same way, only because they've been hurt in relationships. And I shared we've all been hurt at some point or another, whether it be a love relationship or a friend relationship. We've been hurt, but you can't listen to that negative voice that tells you that you'll never find real love, or you'll never find real friendship, or that you're not worthy of real love or real friendship. That's when you really have to tell that voice to shut the hell up and know that it's not true. And you have to speak affirming truths of love and what you desire. So he shared some words like connected, intimate, respectful, attentive, and help me out, darling, because I need
Reciprocal.
reciprocal.
Conformity.
Yes.
And mending and grafting.
That was a big word.
Wow.
Grafting.
That was deep.
Yes.
Just in that small amount of time, it broadened, it opened his heart.
Yes. Thank you.
That's why it matters who you surround yourself with and what you talk about.
Amen.
So this is why another reason why we have the conversations that we have in the Love Healing Room. So the answer for me is love, but love means a lot of different things. And love itself for me is an action. It's it's a doing, not just a feeling. So we each internally have to think about that feeling. What does that feeling mean for us? We brought up the love languages. How
Yes.
you express or receive or interpret is completely different than how someone else expresses and receives and communicates. So yes, go ahead, Supernova.
Okay. Don Miguel Ruiz, The Mastery of Love. You see that book?
Mhm.
I have a page that was marked here, chapter 6, The Magical Kitchen. Oh,
I
Lord.
love that chapter.
Just imagine you in the kitchen cooking. You had to make sure that your food, the fire is correct. You had the correct pot. We know we had to have the correct pot to cook the correct food. Just imagine your seasoning, your marinade is together. You had to get it together. You had to cook everything because you think that the person is going to eat this meal is going to say, like somebody next to me that, That's how that's what love is. That's what we do to ourselves. We in the kitchen cooking. We are being cooked in that kitchen. And we have to be marinated. And we have to have our special bowl or special pot. And the special seasoning is put into it. That when we present ourselves, oh so good. But when we go in expect and not giving, that is when we fall into trouble. We have to mind our own business. And when we mind our business, we take care of us. Make sure that our heart is correct. We make sure our mind is correct. We make sure that we take care of our bodies, our face is moisturized, our hand is soft, our feet is done, our nails is done, and take care of you in all aspects of it so that love could beam through. Taking care of you is in the kitchen cooking. We are in that magical kitchen of taking care of Supernova, loving on Supernova. So when Supernova stepped out, her shine. Oh my God. It's going to be a day. It's going to be a day.
It's something else. Okay, I'm going to say
It's going to be a day. Because we haven't, yes, Supernova Day. A freaking Supernova Day. Days corrected.
And that was the thing when we were talking about love, is the essence that come out of you because of what you put in
yes.
to yourself. That when you go out, you're going to meet that person. And a lot of time we know they're givers. We know that they're probably more takers than giving, but that's a perspective, that most people will have, and that people hurt, and we know, well, why don't we just change our words up? I know that I'm worthy to be loved. And I know that BJ is already in my life, and I'm preparing myself for a particular person. I was just telling the ladies, buying for him now because I'm expecting him to come into my life.
Yes.
And knowing that. Yes. So it's a beautiful thing, but I feel good about me because I know that I'm worthy of love, and I know that my essence when I go out, I represent me when I go out.
That's a beautiful thing.
To myself when I go out. So you don't know who you may run across. Go to the car, or in the grocery store. You go to the library. Where you don't know where you're going to end up meeting this particular person, but know that you are worthy. You are so worthy of it, and all the answers that we need for everything is within us.
That's right.
So I was telling them even earlier, you have to silence yourself. We got that monkey mind that's just constantly, chattering. And then sometimes you do just say, can you shut the hell up just for a minute?
That's right.
So that you're able to hear and listen to that truly still small voice that is speaking to you to let you know, I love you.
So, hey, beautiful.
Yeah.
And I want to share, one of the callers also shared, she's, I guess it was a little saying that says, love is as if you've never been hurt, and the trust as if you've never been lied to. And then she asks, why is it hard for love to be returned to you
Yes.
in those relationships? And I shared that, you have to start with yourself, doing those things for yourself, because I think she asked me, how did I know once I took that step back? Because after I did for myself and for myself, because of myself, that then I could trust myself to know. And first of all, I had a desire. I trusted that I could even desire.
Right.
And so I was able to, open myself up to it.
And it came.
And it came.
Yes, it did.
But that's really important, is that you changed.
What do you
Change.
Stop it.
Oh my gosh.
Them
Okay,
too.
we are live, but I totally lost my train of thought because I was distracted with the two over on the end. Oh
He
my
said, I
gosh.
changed.
Yes, you changed your perspective.
I absolutely did,
Yes.
because I had to change the perspective. First of all, I decided that this is what I want, and that I no longer wanted to attract those type of people in my life, because I also shared how I used to always say I must have an L on my head because I'm attracted, but that's what, and that because I was attracting losers, because I had low energy and low self-esteem and low self-trust and all of that stuff for myself. But once I began to love myself and work on myself and show all that love to myself, then I'm open to receive it. Because if I would have met him, 5 years ago, there's no way he would have saw me, because I was in that place of darkness.
Yeah.
But now, and it's taken this long to do the work. Not that, that it was a bad thing that it took that long, but I just believe that everything unfolds as it should.
Yeah.
And I took the time to do the work for me.
Right.
And like you said, it's important to have your tribe. I'm able to have you guys to, be able to be a sounding board, to be confidants, and I always tell people I can be vulnerable in this space. And that's very important. So yes, the work is within.
It is. And when you make that choice
Yeah.
to step back, to reevaluate and re-strengthen yourself,
Yes.
your vision for love becomes different. So not only
Yes.
how you see it, but how you're seen. And it's all about that attraction because of how you are allowing love to see and be seen.
I could remember when my heart chakra opened up, and I'm on the love healing room and speaking about love and showing love in my heart chakra, and I didn't know. And my heart chakra was closed, and it was close to receiving. I was giving it, but I wasn't receiving it, because it was because of fear and self-doubt. But when you open up that chakra and that space in you, it's like the rose I was speaking about. When you open up yourself, it was like, oh my God. I felt that pulse, boom. I was driving and I was praying and I was saying, and I was saying some mantras, and I was going to work, and work is 20 minutes out. And I was saying these mantras over and over and over. And I said one, and then I said, I'm open to receive love. Never said I'm open to receive love, open to receive. Well, I'm open to receive love. Started to cry, and my heart chakra just go, boom. And it was open.
So that is all of these really, really say to me that you first have to
Take care of you.
not just take care of you, but you have to really look at you. You have to really look at you, look at yourself
in the mirror,
and be honest about what it is you want, what it is you're willing to give, as well as how you receive it.
And what it is you're willing to let go. Because we have to be willing to let go some stinking thinking, some negative thinking. We have to let go some attitudes, some attributes about ourselves that we incorporate in our life. And we have to free ourselves. So we won't be weighed down with all this heavy load. We gotta let it go, because it's not for our best interest.
And a lot of times we don't even see the load.
Right.
We're
so busy.
We're so busy doing that. And when I had opened up myself to be able to see me, and the Spirit showed me, I'm just walking. And then I noticed a gentleman across the street, and he had this load on him. I said, man, that's a mighty big load. And Supernova was with me, and I asked her, do you see it? Do you see it? I said, what are you talking about? But I saw it was this weight that was on him. And if I saw it on him, it was really on me with it. So then that's when I started to tell myself, oh, you got to go, because you're hindering and stopping me, and I will not, because I am worthy of love.
Yes, that's the key. Worthy of love. That's just one of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's just one of the keys. But it starts there. It starts the love that you have for yourself. How deep is that love that you have for yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Be willing to go there with you, because you deserve it. Wow. This conversation is just the tip of the iceberg. Really, we're setting the tone for the month of October, because we're going to dig deep in order to find the love within each one of us. And we're going to help remind each other how worthy we are of love. So if you haven't liked this video yet, make sure you do. If you haven't subscribed to the Love Healing Room, make sure you do that right now.
Yes.
And somebody you know needs to hear this message. Make sure you share. And if you're not already following us on all social media platforms, please do. Find us Love Healing Room on Facebook and on Instagram, and soon to be on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
If we're not already on Twitter, we'll be on Twitter right now, and I just don't know it. But I will hope not. But if you find us, yes, like and share.
You are my page.
She's in our own page.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Okay. But remember, next week, Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the live show with the Love Healing Room. You can dial 248-289-5882. Again, that's 248-289-5882.
Yes.
We hope that you will join us. Yay! Okay, and our beautiful guests, that you joined us. Thank you so much for being here. We don't know who you are, but we're grateful that you were here at the Love Healing Room, and we hope that you will join us next time. But until then, we're going to leave you with
Namaste.